Good morning, family and friends. Um, I do apologize in advance. I do have a nasal situation going on here, but the show must go on. This is a continuation of the monologue regarding President HH securing a credit facility with the IMF. Over the week, I read an article by Zambia's renowned economist, Dr. Grive Chirwa, who pretty much painted the program as pain, pain, and more pain. Um, I think we need to be careful the way we categorize this credit facility and really make an effort to remove politics from analyzing this. Otherwise, we are doing injustice to our people. We are doing injustice to posterity. One of the things we need to realize is that Zambia has been living under IMF facilitated policy changes, if I may call them SAP, since 1973. That's a really, really long time. Many of us were not even born back in 1973. So reform has been implemented, has been required of Zambia since the early 70s. The structural adjustment program that most people remember is that of the 90s during the Chiluba government. And I do agree those were very, very painful moments. However, there have been a lot of positive outcomes from structural adjustment. One of the most consequential positive outcomes is multi-party politics that started in 1991. Those were the requirements of the International Monetary Fund in order to assist Zambia financially. So, if you do enjoy that Zambia now has multi-party politics, you do enjoy blogging and vlogging without being arrested, that's a positive result of SAP. So I think it is very disingenuous of Dr. Chewa to just categorize SAP and IMF policies as pain, pain, and more pain. When you look at structural adjustment program or external policy requirements, those are necessary evils. Okay, there's no gain without pain. Most of the positive things in life, they require some form of discipline, some form of sacrifice, you name it, whether it's farming, education. You have to go through a regimen of discipline and, in some cases, some form of discomfort. So, no pain, no gain. So, we really have to manage expectations of our people and expectations of posterity to make sure that they understand these concepts that, you know what, sometimes for you to get good things in life, you may have to experience some form of discomfort. So SAP, IMF, external policy expectations, those are necessary evils. When you look at the most discomfort Zambia has had during these periods of SAP, it's in the late 80s when President Kaunda removed maize subsidies, consequently pretty much doubling the price of milli meal overnight. And obviously that led to the demise of UNIP losing power, and we had MMD come into power. So was that painful? Of course, that was. Is it a good thing that we have multi politics in Zambia now? Of course, it is. So, to really paint the IMF and SAP as doom and gloom, that is being disingenuous. That is being very political on matters that could very well be good for the country. Now, there are two variables that need to be controlled very, very well in order for SAP to be successful and to reduce the form of discomfort from our people. One is controlling the pace of SAP implementation. For those of you who are familiar with change management, um, how you manage change, the pace at which you manage change really does matter. It's really recommended that you don't go for the shock and awe method, where you just made quantum changes, quantum leaps at the same time. And also, what is the sequence? How do you sequentially implement those changes that are required? That kind of manages the pain to most of the people. So at the end of the day, SAP and these credit facilities that the country gets from the IMF, those are necessary evils. No pain, no gain. God bless the Republic of Zambia. Bye bye now.